Music City came on the tailwind of Radio 1's big weekend, and it really grasped a lot of people's imagination, and it left a real appetite for music. And I think what was exciting, it wasn't just the big bands that came. A lot of people wanted to try something new, and go and look at something they hadn't heard before. So last year in 2012, we just picked out a week, and we basically sort of shook the carpet in the city to see what was already there. And we thought, well, the best model would be then to see what's there, promote it, and then just add some elements to it. And we'll create as many platforms as we can to promote local music. So what we did, we put it out to a lot of local pubs and clubs, but also using public spaces, especially the town centre. The beauty with that is you can capture people who wouldn't usually maybe go and see local music. You've got drifting people all the time. But this year we've got many more clubs on board. Obviously we're here in the Brickyard, we've got Foxes, we've got the Source, so we're putting an awful lot of stuff on this year. The King's Head, we've got a good evening going on in the Sands Bar, places like the Skinny Gorilla. We've got like 35 different places, which is fantastic, and we just want to keep growing that. And what's helped as well, we've got BBC Introducing in the background, which is really promoting bands, and even putting people forward for things like Tea in the Park and Glastonbury, and links with Radio 1 and 6 Music, so they're going to record some of the shows as well, which is great. Another thing that's exciting this year, we're linking in with classical music as well, and we're going to have some gigs on in the old County Council courtroom, and also on the station on Platform 4, which I think is really ace. Well, Music City's starting May the 25th, and there's stuff all the way through the weekend. Then on the bank holiday Monday, we've got a big stage in the town centre, and there's some fantastic local bands on there. And that'll kick off about 10:30 and go through till 5 o'clock. And then through the week, various venues again. We're having like a Beatle-themed day as well on the second Saturday, because it's celebrating 50 years since the Beatles played Carlisle. And interestingly enough, Pete Best, who was the original Beatles drummer, is going to be playing at the Crown and Mitre. Now, in the early days of the Beatles, they got thrown out of the Crown and Mitre because they had long hair and leather jackets, which is crack up. We really hope to have a positive effect on the local economy, on tourism. The whole area, it's quite an exciting time. Back to that shaking the carpet, some of the wonderful surprises have been brilliant. And there's a real will throughout the area and through the local authority to really promote our creativity and to celebrate it. But I like to think the idea that this can grow into other things like drama, into stuff around literature, into dance. We could really build up a great programme of events in the city.